my bad. We got cut off as usual. All right, so we moved on to key of life. Spinning the Ankh, the key of life. We're not moving on, okay? You done moved on. You're spinning the keys of life. You're living life, okay? This fell on abuse in reverse. You know, you're no longer dealing with people, these karmic people, okay? These people at one time abused you, you know, used you. Or what I was saying was, before I got cut off, is B. Simone, I believe it's her name. She had an interview, and she was talking about how people used to use her, or she used to be like, why do I feel used, or why do people always use me? And the answer to that was, people are not using you, God is using you, okay? So these people thought that they were doing something to hurt you. The whole time God set this up for you. You know, you have to learn and you have to grow. This was God's will, you know. No one controls anything. You know, people think that they're using you, but they're really not. They're being used in a game that they're playing with God. So I don't know. They think they're playing a game with you and high-fiving boys and shit in the background. They playing with God, and that doesn't pan out correctly all the time, does it? No, it does not. Okay, so all right. So we left off, like I said, with keys of life. Okay, you moved on from some type of Ice King situation. You know, there was a specific Ice King in the background, Aquarius, Virgo, I don't know why that came up, who was playing mind games, okay? He was playing mind games, manipulative, ghosting, all types of foolishness, you know, playing on your top, because they was doing some type of voodoo witchcraft in the background, okay? You moved on from this, okay? They're very bothered that their witchcraft didn't work while you're unbothered, okay? They're so bothered that they couldn't make you not look like a sweetheart. So I guess they just want you to look like something off the corner. Not gonna happen, exactly. Entity attachment, voodoo. They said some type of entity attachment to you. They were trying to attach something to you or something weird, okay? And this might have something to do with you speaking out, okay? That Ice King might have an entity attachment for real. Yeah, he ain't got no protection for whatever he trying to manifest. You're too divine and fine for this, okay? You have, like I said, you have grown past this. You're in the keys of life. You're spinning with the mother Isis. You're living your life. You're in a whole new life, a whole new cycle. Your divinity. They couldn't end that. They couldn't end that. I'm assuming they tried to end it with some type of love offer, some weak ass love thing. They tried to stop an ending for abundance with a love offer. You healed from it. You healed from it. Okay. Something's happening now, though. What's going on? Yeah, divinity and starseed. Okay. The court is seeing this. The court is stopping all this abuse because you are seen as divine and fine. Starseed, like I said. A Jezebel is beat up in a family, is having some big pimped down man in distress legal issues, okay? For some false paperwork, identity theft, fraud, forgery, telling lies, you know, whoever this Jezebel is, okay? The court seeing right through them. They may have went into court. Someone may have went into court trying to be you or signing your name or something. This op who's a Jezebel, this hoe that's a Jezebel that might be part of your family or them and their family. What else? Yeah, they mad. Some mature man is about to hit the flow. Okay, we got transition that hit the floor on this divinity. Yeah. It's an ending for this. Somebody is very unstable mentally. It definitely hit this man. Shit, it could be both of them. They could have made you unstable and broke, okay? Because you're on the good side of karma. Okay? What's this transition? Somebody of high honor is not protected in a house. Somebody is having some experiences in their house or something. No protection, or someone, the high honors, maybe some police is about to bust in somebody's house. I don't know. You somewhere else. Ascended and blocked off from this. So somebody could be experiencing something right now. They're trying to bring you into it or something like that, collective. Maybe their house getting busted into. Maybe they got some spirits in their house. Yeah, your achievement. You ended something. Yeah, there's an ending. You close out a cycle. You close out a cycle. You achieve something against this man and this karmic female. Okay, this boss person, warlock. Third party. Which, yeah, this is all the stuff that they done did to you. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna break it down. These people in third-party relationships with some type of boss dad, rich guy, some guy that maybe have their own business or something like that. These people do rituals together, sex rituals, you know, money rituals, all types of stuff, telling lies on people with false narratives, you know, making up lies about people's health and shit, you know, saying that they're off balance, maybe they got some sickness, they're a hoe or something. You know, you might have seen beyond this veil or something. You might have peeped game, okay? And you changed. You changed something. Something was changed to innocent. Okay? A soulmate in reverse. Yeah, you put somebody in their place, okay? Somebody who was in some third-party relationships anyway, doing rituals and shit with some man in the background or something weird, okay? Somebody's a weirdo. What's this right here? High honor. Abundance, yeah. Somebody who has some high ranking or some shit, okay? They hate you, baby. They mad that this evil line causing you destruction is causing them destruction. A Jezebel, incubus, a succubus spirit, a high priestess in reverse. Okay. That's crazy work, okay? What is this temple of the black obsidian, okay? The dark healing chamber. That don't even sound attractive. All right, let's see what's going on here. The dark healing chamber spirit, what's going on here? I already see it touching the entity in the Ice King. But what else? The karmic masculine. This is a man that was delving into some dark arts for some healing, or he delved into some dark arts. Now he needs some healing, manifestation, gifts. Yeah, somebody worked in a relationship to manifest somebody else's gifts, or steal somebody else's gifts, or something, baby. Why is this karmic masculine out here? Yeah. This karmic masculine got paid or got into some type of situation with this high priestess in reverse to cause confusion or illusions. So, something with voodoo and an entity attachment here. Trusted. You didn't trust them. You couldn't trust them. You could tell that they could not be trusted. Okay? Yeah, you could tell that they were in their south node. Okay? Whole time. It's possible that your innocence change how they see things. That's what I got. They're seeing this now as they're sick. Yeah, they're being forced to have an awakening. They missed the awakening, now they're being forced to. Because they wouldn't get out their South Node. Doing dark arts. Now you need some healing. This is a twin flame. Who worked in a relationship for some type of abundance, okay? They're abandoning this relationship now, possibly. Because they realize this person had some type of control over them. Manipulation, emotional manipulation. Emotional manipulation, someone who was appearing as a divine feminine. You know, this bitch was from hell. Yeah, this person was pretending to be a fake earth angel. Someone is in the military, government, or something like that. Someone did some mental magic or some manipulation to make someone seem or appear as a earth angel in their relationship. Because earth angels just fell across on relationship and high honor. Yeah, somebody's intuition is setting in, maybe. They're realizing that someone else is innocent. Or someone ain't got nothing to do with something, baby. Now they want to be a nice guy. They still want your abundance, though. Just want you to know. They're suffering about some money. But they want to be nice about it. You know? They want to appear. Yeah, the answer is no. We got single, sexy, successful in reverse. Divine masculine in reverse. Thief in reverse. Twin flame. This person is from this community, this coven. They want to come in as a nice guy. But they're a thief. They were your twin flame, so they did you dirty. You know, they're supposed to run the race with you. They're from this community. They try to appear as a divine masculine, but they're not. They're not divine at all. They're broke. They're dusty. And they're suffering right now. What else? Nice guy. Rich guy. Don't do it. These people know you're an earth angel, okay? That's number one in this community. So this person is from the community. He's a nice guy, rich guy. He's gonna try to appear like he got all his ducks in a row. The answer is no. Divine guardian in reverse, okay? We got protection of the winged mother. So someone does not have feminine protection anymore. So maybe somebody lost their intuition, their creativity. Yeah, maybe someone can't give birth. I don't know. False narrative, third party. What's this wing guardian in reverse? Yeah, love offer. So someone who doesn't have any protection, intuition, any foresight, nothing, is trying to come in with some type of love offer here. This person doesn't love themselves. There might be like some ice queen behind them trying to make them look like a yeah, like this ice queen is a Jezebel. So someone does not love themselves. Is being forced by Ice Queen Jezebel to come towards you with a love offer and some priest energy as if they did some type of healing or some type of work. What's this love offer? Yeah. Love offer, legal offer, okay? Somebody is having bad legal issues. Whoever this person is having, because they participated in flying monkey activities, okay? Over some money. They did some work. Received some money. You peep game, okay? Backfire. Yeah, somebody's trying to come towards you with a love offer because they're having legal issues. Okay, what else, baby? Yeah, thief for some abundance. This thief is only coming towards you for your abundance once again. They need help. They need to put some money on their books. JPay. Yeah, evil eye going back. Whatever evil eye they going back is going back. And they're trying to abandon something, but it's happening now because your ancestors ain't fucking around and they ain't playing with them. Yeah, it's happening at the house. I'm telling you, they ain't got no protection. Somebody experiencing something at the house. Yeah, this nice guy is undercover lust bucket, okay? They concerned. Why is this nice guy concerned? They're concerned that they couldn't cause you emotional pain or cause you pain. It's given like they're concerned. This coven group is concerned that they couldn't break you down emotionally so that you would miss this soulmate or something from coming in, something. What else, baby? Yeah, whoa, this fell all the way over here. Yeah, whoever this karmic masculine is getting hit with some backfire, some destruction from Temple of Obsidian, the dark healing chambers. Something that's not healing. They fucked around with something and they finding out. Some dark energy, abandoned. Something won't abandon this person who has high honors, warlock, who did something for abundance. Something won't. It ain't leaving. They don't have no protection, baby. Whatever it is, it won't go. Hell no, we won't go. That's what the entity's saying. Yeah, this is happening to an op. An op is in reverse because your pathway is clear and their pathway got a bunch of destruction on it. That's crazy. They wouldn't abandon it. Yeah, this your pathway, clear as day. As you can see, this their pathway, destruction. Yeah, they wouldn't abandon something to do with a nerf angel. They wouldn't let it go. It's a copycat. Or someone that didn't like your light. A rich guy. There's men out here talking about you. Saying that they was in a relationship or something with you. Okay, they're receiving some backlash for that destruction, okay? Death magic in reverse, and they're all in their thoughts. It's a backfire for this rich guy who worked in a relationship with this karmic female. These people are in super emotional pain. Sounds like a personal problem, okay? Because they're in emotional pain that you're unbothered. They're so bothered that you are unbothered. I cannot stress this. They still trying to send spell work and whatnot at you, and they keep getting confirmation and messages that everything's good. Okay? What else? Yeah, they're obsessed. They are overly obsessing, talking about you, thinking about you. You know, somebody ain't getting some sleep. They worry about what you doing all the time. Someone you cut off, someone you realize it wasn't no real love, or somebody's fake or some shit. You cut them off. Somebody cut off. You know, you could be a karmic reader. Excuse me. There must be a karmic reader here. Somebody's dating a karmic reader. But this has to be you, collective. Divination and upright. You may have heard a reading. You may be a reader. Or somebody may have went to get a reading, you know, about their love relationship, and someone told them, like, nah, it ain't you. It ain't you. You about to be homeless and helpless, okay? Somebody could be speaking on this, okay? It's not what they expected. It's not what they expected. Somebody's traveling got cut off. Somebody ain't got no car. Somebody ain't got no funds. Somebody can't move, okay? They're stuck. Not what they expected. Okay, let's go Panther. Somebody is completely blocked off. Intuition and everything. Yeah, some evidence. Some evidence out here that somebody is stressed about. Someone who had too much pride. Somebody can have a motorcycle or be part of a motorcycle group. I see what y'all doing. Yeah, it's a death to someone who did a vow. Yeah, playing with my cards and stuff. A disturbance. Somebody is dealing with some type of spirit, some type of poltergeist type energy, okay, at their house. Someone did something for a car. Oh, with the car, something to do with a car. Yeah, it's a death. It's a death or ending, or somebody was doing some witchcraft at the cemetery because there's a candle on this with a vow to stop someone's self-love, and they're mad because they're experiencing it. They're sick. This wasn't a bright idea. They're having all these accidents. Somebody's losing their mind, okay? They want to compromise. Somebody's losing their whole cabeza out here. Someone who took some type of aid or something. Someone's obsessed, okay? Yeah, they stress about you, Earth Angel. They are, someone is really having some mental issues here. Because of some stupid idea that someone had. Somebody was hasty. Yeah. To gain something, to profit. It is done, it is done, it is done. 222 on the timer. It is done, it is done, it is done. Alright, so let's get a couple of these. Let's get 4 of these spirits, see what's going on. Then I really want to go to the other deck. Dang. Woo! Natural disaster. It's moving fast too. Yeah, destruction, natural disaster. Fell on this relationship. People in North know because of some evidence. There's some evidence revealed, okay? Something was found. Some voodoo, maybe. Someone was caught doing voodoo. On Rest in Peace and Divinity. Apologize. Someone wants to apologize. Someone that used to care for, has some type of family situation, a father figure, or wants to apologize about some vow they took for your abundance. This person was a pretend nice guy. Yeah, they worked with some witch to get you stuck in your south node or something of the sort. Now they're having a natural disaster. They're frustrated. They're barely surviving. They took a risk. They took a risk. Okay. Is that all we're going to do? Let's get one more. This is giving checkmate, okay? Sorry. It's giving checkmate on these bitches, okay? Someone got checkmated, okay? Somebody predicted this. Somebody's a mind reader. Like I said, somebody's a tarot reader. And they weren't ready for that. They weren't ready, okay? You stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. These people weren't ready, okay? Let's go with this one. I barely get to do this deck. Okay, something to do with a mailbox and someone isolated, or someone isolated some mail, or kept you out of some mail. Something in the mail. Something to do with your money flow. Something was blocked off in the mail with somebody's money flow. It has to do with their money flow. Somebody's getting taught a spiritual lesson right now about some money flow. Somebody's ass getting handed to them by the ancestors and the Most High. You heard? Yeah, someone is triggered, okay? Someone has excuse me, block that out, Archangel Michael. Somebody has unresolved emotional wounds, some childhood wounds that they never dealt with, you know, and I guess they cover this up with money, the love of money. Someone was a catalyst for somebody's growth, you know, for you, collective. This person who has triggers was a catalyst for you, you know, and you've learned the lesson and you went through the fire, okay? You didn't try to take no shortcut, and that's bringing you abundance, okay? That's bringing you abundance. Yeah, this money is coming towards you ASAP, okay? Traveling. I don't know how it's coming, by car, boat, train, or plane, bus. It's coming, okay? It's on its way to you. Sidewalk gang, okay? There's a sidewalk gang, a hoe, that is no longer in commission here. They tried to escape or something. They got caught. Or maybe they have no way to travel. They can't get around. They can't go. They can't go wherever they're trying to go. They stuck. Okay, the fly. Because something changed. Something changed for a sidewalk gang. Something changed for old Betty the Blower. Okay? Whoops. Okay. Okay, let's get... Yeah, that's good enough, Spirit. Thank you. Here's an honorable judge in reverse. So, not an honorable judge. So, someone who was not an honorable judge is in reverse. This could be your ancestors kicking ass in the background, okay? Someone was in denial, refusing to acknowledge their participation in something. An aunt or an uncle who's in reverse, who's experiencing some type of karma now. With a house, maybe realtor mortgages or something to do with a house. Papa Legba's here, okay? We got a guardian of the crossroads. Somebody about to go. Somebody getting hit back with some voodoo, some karma. Let me get a couple more of those. I'm sorry. Let's get 2 more. Somebody could be from the east side, west side, or east coast, west coast. Yeah, Venus. Yeah, somebody's aunt or uncle, you know, who be playing in voodoo or whatever, they're getting karma, and they may be losing their house. Somebody's in denial though, or they're scared, refusing to acknowledge something. Okay, something that they did with a judge, or something to do with a ruling or some judge. Somebody's thinking about suicide, trigger warning, or there was a suicide in a house with a twin flame in an aunt's or uncle's house. Papa Legba is here. Somebody could be crossing over or something, okay? Alright, we're going to do a couple more of these and then we're done. Down low. Somebody's on the down low. Someone's on the down low. A maintenance man is in here. CPS once again. Yeah, somebody from Memphis, Tennessee is in reverse, or something to do with Memphis, Tennessee, and Virginia is in reverse. Anubis. Yeah, somebody is broken hearted. Is love. I'm giving Brandy. I think she's an Aquarius or a Capricorn or something. Someone's broken hearted, okay? A twin flame or something. Somebody's in the house. Or somebody got found in a house. Somebody born in the 1980s. It's found in the house, or maybe some suicide. Somebody named Angela. Anubis is here. Anubis also underworld shit, okay? Anubis underworld. Somebody named Angela, or someone who starts with an A, their name starts with an A, getting dragged to the underworld. Ancestors behind this. Y'all shouldn't have been, delusional. Alright, what else? Yeah, 2 of Wands. CPS. The Lovers. Somebody you broke up with is trying to get CPS out on you. Papa Legba's here. They work with some aunts or uncles. This is karma. Somebody's getting karma. They're being blackmailed, I guess. What else about the CPS? A rapper or celebrity? What about this rapper or celebrity? From Florida. Who's the rapper or celebrity from Florida? Rick Ross? Florida in reverse. Some children issues. Somebody's on the down low. Washington. There's a celebrity or rapper that's in reverse from Florida that's having CPS issues or trying to cause CPS issues. Maybe CPS is finding out that they have some incest going on undercover here. What else? Someone drives a Lexus. I guess I'll see you next lifetime. It was all bent up. Yeah, something happened at a property maybe in Florida where there was a suicide maybe. Someone who has some incest going on. It was a cover-up. This was part of a cover-up. Y'all bear with me because they've been working on the throat chakra all weekend, Emperor or something, so, it don't even feel like a cold though, it just feels like some tickling. What else? FEMA, something to do with FEMA. Somebody works at FEMA, or this is just a government agency who's under somebody under some fake profiles, who's a transgender. Somebody could be Spanish or has some Spanish lineage, who's under some fake profiles, or works for FEMA, or works with somebody from FEMA who has something to do with this Florida incest, okay? Yeah, somebody's wearing a disguise. This comes out all the time. FEMA. Somebody works for FEMA wearing a goddamn disguise somewhere, okay? Who sent you? You didn't send for them. This person's delusional. They're gonna experience some real life shit. I guess a chef or a cook sent them. Or this chef or a cook is experiencing some real life shit. They might have had a heart attack. This is a return to sender. Doing something strange for a piece of change. Someone did something strange for some money with some type of celebrity or a rapper or something, or with someone who drives a Lexus, to get somebody caught up with CPS, okay? A King of Swords, an Emperor. These are the butt buddies, okay? These are two men that have some type of down low relationship, okay? Someone's the boss and someone's the bitch, okay? SVU energy. You saw what I said. Sounds like a personal problem. This is their issue. They're trying to make you a part of it. They probably experiencing some type of CPS situation. Duffel bag. Somebody was paid. Katie. Somebody from FEMA Papa Legba, Haitian fell on Papa Legba. FEMA. So somebody from FEMA was using voodoo and getting hit back with the voodoo. Baby bye. Baby bye. Blackmail in reverse. A maintenance man covering up something about someone being a thought for a birth certificate with airport employees. Someone's having a meeting right now because they got beat up by the spiritual warfare. They got hit with the backfire. Okay, they having a meeting right now. Look, Galactic Federation behind it. They having a meeting right now about how this shit ain't work. This might be someone having a meeting in Memphis, Tennessee, or somebody could be from Memphis. Somebody's name could be Memphis. You know, somebody got hit with a 10 of swords. Yeah, somebody is getting hit with a permanent ending. Okay, this might be the suicide. Gerald, Gerard, Johnson, Richard, William, Andre. Whoever this is, baby. This come out more than anything. Somebody is in Memphis, Tennessee, or from Memphis, Tennessee that has this name or knows someone or something. Yeah. Nine of Wands in reverse. Somebody can't fight no more. Can't defend themselves no more. Somebody's done. It was set up. Somebody was set up. A bounty hunter out of Washington, D.C. on the down low. Wanted. Somebody might have been caught. We got wanted in reverse. Payments. There's some payments. Payments on a house. Something to do with a house. An emperor. An emperor can't pay for his house no more? His money's funny? Memphis, Tennessee. What about this Memphis, Tennessee, baby? It come out more than anything. Somebody from Memphis, Tennessee with one of these names or knows somebody. Name first, last, or middle. Gerald, William, Gerard, Richard, Johnson, Andre. Somebody from Memphis, Tennessee might be at a laundromat, or they sent someone to a laundromat, or someone's in a laundromat watching you on social media, texting you or emailing you, doing something. Okay? You're safe. Your kids are safe. Okay? $1 million baby. Y'all good. These people are blocked off. They don't even know what the hell is coming. You know? They're delusional. They get hit with a backfire. That's it. They can only see what's happening to their ass. Some voodoo. Maryland's in reverse because somebody got the power, baby. Somebody's chi life force up in this bitch. Big chi. Okay? Somebody is, you know, living. What do we have up here? Like I said, keys of life. Somebody's spinning the ankh. Somebody's living in their purpose. Okay? Alright. Let's finish it up with this and then we're done. That is way too many. But there's an ambulance here. What's this ambulance? The mission. What about the ambulance and the mission? Landscape. What else? Payments. Black. Someone could be black. An uncle or aunt or an older couple or something could have sent a landscape on a mission. They paid them to get you sick or into an ambulance position. Somebody in their 40s or 50, like I said, paid to cause harm. A gardener. Came out twice. Ambulance, the mission, landscape, payments. Somebody in their 40s or 50 paid to cause harm. A gardener. Okay. Someone's down low. Okay, whoever's paying and doing all this shit, they're down low and they're mad. I don't understand this. I don't understand what they're mad about when you're on the down low. Like, Thompson, Lucas, Richard, Burke, Marcus, Williams, Bobby. Somebody's name is significant there. What is you mad about you being on a download for? Why are you doing all this because you on a download? That doesn't make sense. Someone tried to do Inception again or something. Someone who may work with you that's stealing money from your job or something of the sort. Someone tried to do a heist, like, in your dream state. Someone in their 40s or 50s, again, they were paid to do this. Yeah, these people are 9 of Swords, okay? They are, someone got having headaches, somebody's lost someone maybe or something, or they're overly emotional. They probably did this for a relationship or something. You know, they're having nightmares and memories and stuff like that that are not good. You know, they're losing their mind. Okay, Corvette. A Corvette and Toyota. Fucked around and found out. You go low, I go to hell. Ancestors. Smile on your face all the time, it will take your place. This is a doppelganger, someone who's trying to copy you. There's justice. Okay? Yeah, this is a Queen of Pentacles in reverse who, or it could be masculine or feminine. They're just in this energy. A Queen of Pentacles in reverse. They in feminine energy. Whoever's having these nightmares or in their head about stealing. They in their head about this Ace of Cups, man. You still getting this Ace of Cups? They gotta walk away. The government gotta walk away now? Goddamn. Government, walk away. Yeah, because they in the back fighting. 5 of Wands. Somebody named Gerald, Gerard, Johnson, William, Andre, Richard, they fighting in the background. Somebody who's suicidal. Yeah, High Priestess. This you. This you. You know, you just over here just watching and peeping all this foolishness. Just like, yeah, government in reverse now and shit. Someone used a necklace, amulet, or bracelet. Or someone took an amulet, necklace, or bracelet. Thompson, Lucas, Richard, Burke, Marcus, Williams, Bobby. Yeah, because I had a necklace that was blessed by a African priest back in Harlem, and it went missing. So, you know, if this is you, if something that you have blessed or that you really love or know that it's protected or gives you good energy, someone probably, you know, stole it, used it against you or some sort, okay? But the thing is, it's not going to work for them. So I don't know. I don't know what they out here thinking. Yeah, whoever is fighting in the background, you know, somebody's on protective custody. Somebody's going into protective custody. Maybe this Queen of Pentacles. It's giving an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or they can have these placements. Somebody with initials B or J. Somebody's either on house arrest or protective custody. Somebody who blindly went along with some type of hidden agenda or some moon magic for an investment. With the 3 of Cups, Holly party. They're walking away now.